Hi guys, thank you so much for your patience. Let's jump right in. Today we're going to finish up the last two energy check-in videos. One for Aquarius, which is this one, ta-da! And the last one for Pisces. Yay! All right, let's jump in. Oh my god, I love doing this so much. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, anyway. All right, Aquarius, for you, if this reading is for you and it resonates with you, then you, my dear, are coming in as the Page of Cups. Ta-da! Page of Cups here. Of course, we know the Page of Cups is that very small offer. It could represent a new beginning in love or whatnot. But the way that I'm seeing this intuitively is that you're mirroring the Hierophant card. I feel, Aquarius, that this reading is for a connection where somebody, which may be you or the other person, is having the heat, let's put it that way. They're having the heat of commitment nip at their heels. So whoever you are watching, you may very well, I feel, you may very well be getting a glimpse into that other person who is not willing to commit to you at this time or who is having trouble committing. But this could also be you. God bless you, okay? Now, I just want to say that, of course, this is coming across as a love reading, but it can be anything. If you're watching this and you feel that the puzzle pieces, based on what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, when I'm saying it, fit into your life, then it is for you. Because once the video starts and the camera starts running, Spirit starts speaking through me. So my words may come out frazzled and it's crazy and whatnot, but it's never minced. It always touches somebody in some way. Okay, so let's jump in. So I'm seeing here that I'm gonna say you, but it could be the other person. You, Aquarius, you're coming across here as, or somebody. I really feel it's not you, but I'm just going to say you. Okay, I've already said that. So this is coming across as somebody who knows that they have commitment. They know that they're supposed to be committing. It's almost like this is a destiny. This situation is destined. That it seems like there's a delay in a connection because one person, this person, is not listening to what they need to do. Now, as of right now, this is how you or this person is coming across. I'm going to rest that here. Notice here that we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is this person as well. They know what they need to be doing. They need to be settling down and getting connected with this commitment at this time. It's just that time. You've met already. Spirit is trying to push you forward. There needs to be a connection. There needs to be commitment. There needs to be a conversation for many of you. I'm seeing Saturn in the background turning blue. In a sense, it feels a little blue ball-y, a little like blue balls. Excuse me, but it's a metaphor that's coming through. It's kind of like, when are you going to get on this? That's the kind of feeling that is coming with this reading. Now, I feel that when it comes to this commitment, this person is a commitment phobe. I'm seeing that right away. They're a commitment phobe, and they know that it's that time based on the chart that they've outlaid for themselves before they came into this earthly plane. And they're running. I feel that they're very conflicted. And I think that part of that is because might be some karma that they need to work out. I'm feeling some of them are imbalanced. I'm feeling for one person in particular, this person has a chemical imbalance in the mind, and that needs to be worked through. Spirit is working with them. Oh, obsessive thinking. Get it, God, get it. But either way, there's something here, and I'm hearing bullet, okay? So either way, there's a chemical imbalance here, and I'm hearing the word bullet as well. So maybe, I don't know what the connection is, but this person is not ready to commit because they have to work something out chemically, neurochemically. Now, I can already tell that there's going to be a healing energetic flow in this video. Like, there's going to be some energy healing coming through in this video. Because as I'm saying it, I feel like I want to say, may God's health and glory be with that person here who they're describing as having a chemical imbalance. And I'm hearing the word bullet along with it. Now, as I'm saying that, I'm seeing Spirit project energy into that person. So please know that on these calls, a lot of times energy healing is occurring as well. Now, I'm also seeing with the word bullet that somebody here dodged a bullet. There's some kind of bullet dodging related as well. So if that's you, you'll know what it is. I feel that second bullet maybe that I just said, maybe figuratively. Okay? that could be a delay, what could be also causing the delay. I'm also feeling, there's another storyline here. I'm also feeling that some of you watching this may be the King of Swords. And you're the king, in which case the King of Swords and this Page of Hearts are two different people. The Page of Hearts is the one who is kind of, pussyfooting around, whatnot. They're here. But I'm feeling the King of Swords, some of you viewers, your storyline is that you are feeling that there's a possibility to commit, but you are slowing and pumping the brakes on that because you feel that you're conflicted and you're not getting the karmic balance that you need. You feel that there's something that needs to come out. In this case, you're right. There's something that needs to be illuminated with this person that you're dealing with. This person is coming across as kind of immature with attentions kind of diverted to other places. Now, I am being told, I'm going to pause right here because Spirit is asking me to. I'm being told that for everybody that is on this universal call, you already see that there are different storylines that differ so much. That's why personal readings are very important. But the universal factor here is that Spirit is saying there's going to be maturity had. So let's jump over here right now. I'm seeing that this is the person. This is this Page of Cups, whether or not they are willing to commit. But either way, whoever is dragging their feet, except if you're the King of Wands, like I just told you, and you're the one putting the stop on this, all these other people, they're coming across as immature. See this King of Angels? Don't think of it as a king. Think of it as a page. Think of it as a young person. This energy feels like a young man. It doesn't have to be a man, but young energy. Right now, they're being put through their paces. They're not ready for commitment because there's still some immaturity that needs to happen. I'm also seeing a lot of them have to do some karmic balancing as well. We see that. That's why they're so conflicted. Karmic balancing needs to take place. But I'm also seeing that, and in one of those people's cases, the neurochemical balance, they're telling me. They want me to drive that home for somebody here. This is a neurochemical issue for somebody there, and it's not that they don't want to commit or that they have this big karmic thing. Spirit is working on them, and that's gonna be much better. But either way, I'm seeing this person who is coming across as immature needing to step up. And right now, look at all these hearts. That's the energy and healing coming in. Look who this person becomes. Let's just get in there. Yeah, cool. And so funny. God is good. Look at this. The card that actually comes out is acceptance. They're accepting that it's time. It's time to settle down, so to speak. And as I'm saying that, oh, cute. As I'm saying that out the corner here, I'm seeing this little person on camera. This is this other person waiting to come in. Like, hello, are you still interested? Are we still doing this time? Right? Either way. And this person also, I think for that one person or that group of people that I'm seeing on the call that is the King of Swords, that is, it feels like it could be a female energy, but they're saying, whether or not this person is coming towards me, I'm not convinced that they're mature yet, so I'm still waiting. You are this person, and you are still out here waiting. I feel that you won't have to wait once this person makes this transition. Let's take a look at these two people. They're the same person, but look how much more mature. Look at that hair. The hair itself is longer. The colors are no longer in this depressive kind of low vibe place, confused, ingenue, not knowing what's up, to this person who's here with their heart coming to offer something. And they've accepted that's commitment. They've accepted that it's time to commit. We're dealing with somebody here who is immature and not ready. But see their transition. Let's sharpen that camera. Look at their transition here. Young, immature minded, lessons coming in. Chakra balancing, I'm also seeing. Clearing as well. Thank you, God. And then look at how they become. I'm hearing 6 to 8 months. It's always 6 to 8 months. What's up with that? But I'm hearing that some of you have been invested up to like 2 years, I'm getting, in this connection and waiting. But I'm seeing here, look at that. When it comes in, look at all of these. When these things come in, yeah. There are 3 stars here already. For some of you, that could signify the years that you've been spent investing in this person, waiting for them to grow up. It could also refer to the knowledge that they already have, right? Because they must have some kind of knowledge and some kind of energetic resonance that resonates with you, some kind of maturity to a point where you guys met up with each other. But look below ground, you've got 7 stars there, waiting to be given birth to, waiting to bloom into this person's consciousness. Look at the white here around. This is when they get it. Look, and those 7 stars have made themselves up out of the potential and into reality. So we're seeing a transformation. One sec, let me take a little sip. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for the flow of information. All right. Now, I'm seeing here that as this person up here is going through that tug of war, just to summarize, there's somebody is really, really, really not ready to commit. They're commitment phobes. They've got some karmic balancing. One guy has some neurochemical balancing to go through, in which case I heard a bullet to go with that. That's a key word in some sense. But that's where the conflict is coming, right? And one of you viewers who is not vibing with this person, I doubt is watching this video. But if they are, God bless. But there's somebody here watching this video, it comes across as a female, but being in the King of Swords, exercising judgment and saying, I'm not committing to this person because they are not ready. I've had about enough. They're not in my house anymore. I've put them out. Whatever that is, that's where you are. But you are this lady that I saw off screen, still waiting to come in. But either way, I'm seeing a transformation happen for whoever is up here. That's what Spirit is saying. So we're going to see a movement from this to this real king here, ready and more gentle and ready to commit. Now, you guys watching this video, as these people are having this immaturity, again, not this one female King of Swords, you belong to down here, right? So I'm seeing that many of you have kind of given up on this dream of commitment. You've probably put it on the back burner. I'm seeing an ending of a cycle here as it comes to that. I'm seeing an ending of paying attention to that kind of stuff at the very least, even though you're still paying attention to it. And as she's looking off screen, I'm seeing that I looked over and it's this hope card. So there's still that hope. We're going to rest that here. But I'm seeing you as the hermit. Okay, let me take a quick sip. I'm seeing you as a hermit here. You're doing your own knowledge. And I think a lot of you have come to realize just how deep this person is in their chaos, is the word that's coming. Thank you, Spirit. In their chaos, in their not knowing, in their lack of consciousness. You're trying to mess with this person and you're not realizing, you didn't realize, I think you realize it now, that this person is, this person's totally still so immature. They are lost. They're walking around with their head in the clouds. They're not realizing. Of course, we see that they're going to make that full awakening. We're seeing that, so gracias a Dios. But for right now, this is you, and you're coming across as very wise in this reading, and you're taking the time out. You're not only focusing on yourself, but I think that you're able to look down here. You're seeing that deep chasm. You're seeing that that information gap that's missing with this person. But I think that you're having strength. See how she's still facing in that direction of that completion? She's having strength even as she has this this willpower and this hope. When I say she, it could be male, female, okay? But I'm seeing you having a lot of strength, you putting a lid on the feelings that you're having. I'm seeing these feelings being that feeling of rejection, that abandonment, this, it's not fair, why can't I have this person, these kinds of feelings. You remember, you're in the King of Swords energy, but here again I'm not feeling Queen of Swords, but it's very close. It's not Queen of Swords because I don't see a cut being made, but it's King of Swords. These two cards are resonating for me. All right, and you're exercising judgment, and that's why you've put that lid on those feelings. But either way, I'm seeing illumination coming here and here. So what I'm seeing here is it's coming for you. The more mature, the more wise, the more, I guess maybe the victim, the person who maybe may have been victimized by this person's deceit and their lack of, their ignorance and whatnot. But I'm also seeing it here because I feel the illumination is coming to this person. This person is learning about themselves. They're learning about things that are going on deep on the inside. See, that learning is down here. It's signified down here, and it's coming out. There's 7 stars there. It's a lot. A lot of stuff coming out. So I'm also seeing, because I almost want to cover his mouth, I'm also seeing that Spirit is saying that if you're not in contact with this person, or if you see contact slow down, or the texts start to become more superficial, please do not get, they said don't get all up in your head and all that. This card just came to my view off camera. Oops, I grabbed 2. No, I grabbed 2. Let's see what the other card is. Your commitment is being tested. Word. They're saying, please don't get up in arms about this quiet time, because it's a time for healing. I'm being asked to pull it up now. Let's see if we can sharpen. See how placid that looks? Okay. All right, so Spirit asked me to be completely quiet so you can see what that looks like. Okay? So what they're saying is that during this dead of night, this super quiet time where you may not be hearing from this person or things, you may be hearing about them. Doesn't matter what you hear about. You may not be hearing from them. You may not be feeling their energy as well. You may be getting superficial texts that really you could have done without, because they want to show you the silence. You heard how silent that was, right? That's the silence that they want you to be able to embrace. You need to come to that point where you can embrace that. And we're seeing that energy here in this completion, this walking away almost. Obviously, again, you're not the Queen of Swords here. You're coming across as the King of Swords, viewer. So you're not making a cut, but you are getting used to the silence. Your back is turned, but you're having hope, but you're doing your thing. So that's what they're saying. They're saying this person is in the infirm. Let's put it that way. They're also saying, imagine in the ICU. If someone is in the ICU, there's just time that you cannot connect with them. You cannot be with them there. You're not allowed to be, because it's going to obstruct their progress. It's going to obstruct your own. So they're saying, they want me to put this card on top. See, guys, words are never minced in these readings. They never are, as much as they seem verbose. And neither are the movements, the card placements. See, notice there was that space there, and now it's filled. So, look. Ooh, that was from Spirit as well. They're saying, notice there's the space there. There's going to be a space here. Some of you are in separation. They're also showing me the spaces here. And then they're saying they're going to be filled. Okay, they're also saying the silence is going to be filled. You're going to have things to do. You're going to be focusing on other things. And they're also referring to the space that was here. So that just goes to show you, God, they're literally trying to show you guys how much thought and planning gets put into everything. You saw that one example right there about how one thing reverberates on different levels, and things do double duty. So they're saying, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about this. Ooh, surrender to the silence. God has this. This is all a divine plan. Every step is a divine plan. Every action has a reaction. Now, we have free will, and that's why you always want to make choices, and that's why they're telling you right now to chill out and be comfortable with the silence, so that you make choices that are in your best interest and in the best interest of this person, so that you don't block any more of your blocking or your blessings or create delays. But they're showing that everything, even if you have free will and you make choices, everything is set out already. I always liken it to a Choose Your Own Adventure book. Love those books. Amen. Thank you, God. Choose Your Own Adventure books, guys. Back in the day, I'm dating myself. Maybe you remember it. So one where you open the book, everything is written in the second person point of view. So it's like you're here, you're waiting for your father, you're at an exhibit, blah, blah, blah. Your dad tells you to wait, and you all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eye, while he walks away, you see something, and somebody looks at you and beckons to you. And at the bottom of the page, it'll say, what's your decision? Do you follow your father and wait here? Or do you investigate? If you wait here, turn to page 2. If you investigate, turn to page 11. You turn to page 11 or 2, and the story continues. But each page is written up until the moment of choosing. So Spirit is saying choose wisely, but they're also saying to relax, because there is a divine plan, and there's a reason why things are done the way that they're done and in the timing that they're done. Okay? All right, and of course there can be delays, but even those have sacred timing to them that we won't be able to understand. So let's not even try. Okay, so let's go up to, should we go here or here? Let's go down here to the bottom left. I'm feeling that this has to do with this person here, okay? The person who has a lot of learning to do. I feel that this person is they're definitely imprisoned in their life in a way. Wow, this reading's turning out long. All the other signs are gonna be jelly. But anyway, they're imprisoned in their own way. What are they imprisoned in? They're imprisoned within their bad ways. They need that balancing, chakra balancing, karmic balancing. They need their lessons to come in. So they're behaving in certain ways because they still haven't learned their lesson, and they're still coming across as this, it's like a hapless young person in the mind almost. That being said, I think that they're fully aware of this connection. They know the value of this connection. Trust me, if someone's face were to come to mind, it would be yours. Just like if someone's face came to your mind, it's theirs. It's just like that. They know this connection. They're aware of it, and deeply they're aware of it. And they know that they've got to make do. They know they've got to pump with it, because remember in the beginning of the reading, I told you that while this person is this person, they're also this person at a certain level where they know that there's commitment here for them, and they know that that's where they need to be, but there's too much in this energy. They're running from it because they're a commitment phobe. Look at this person here. This is a divine contract. So they're saying, Spirit just said, yes, it is. Yeah, they're aware of this, okay? So if you're wondering how dense this person is, I'm just saying, not to be mean or anything, that's just the words that are coming out. They're not that dense, okay? But they also know, check this out, they know that they haven't been legit. And Spirit's message to them, we get to see Spirit's message to them. Spirit is trying to teach them, listen, you're going to have this house here. You're going to have this community with this connection. But what kind of community would you like to have? Would you like to have this one? Or would you like to have this one? In both cases, there's that husband and wife situation, that divine partner. There's this house. But look in here. They're saying that Spirit has told them, if you don't learn your lessons fully before you jump into this connection, you're bringing this falseness, this deceit into your very own house, and your house is going to be plagued with it. See this right here? That's the connection. But I don't know if you're seeing that guy creeping in the background. Creepers well into the background. That's him. This is this energy of deception, this energy of third party. This is this energy of just not being honest, this lack of integrity that they would be bringing into this house. So they're showing us also on this call, when they're saying, when we say wait, we're saying wait, because the difference between those months or the 2 years or the 3 years or however much you feel that you've been waiting for is this or this, a threadbare looking home with deception in it and other players involved, or you can have this person. I just hit this page of cups as I came up. You can have this person. That's the family you want, right? Look at the connection. Look at the healing. Look at the, guys, stop it. I can't right now. God is too good. Look. That's that same person. Of course he cleaned up because, God bless, it's a wedding. But look. The facial hair, the hair, everything. This is that same person. They're saying, look, you can be with the masked crusader if you want, bringing all that into your house, or you can do your diligence and you can wait and get with them when they are healed. And from there, you build something lovely. You create something for others within which they can dwell. So I think Spirit is giving a real snapshot to all of us today. And if I were to summarize it, I'd say, hey, I know you've been waiting a long time, but, I just looked off camera and I saw this, but you're going to have to hold your vision. You've been waiting a long time, but you have to realize that this timing is necessary. There are things that are happening. You need to wait for the healing. And yes, your commitment is being tested, and many of you think that it's over, you want to put it down, but there's a reason why this person is still being supported by this universe when it comes to connecting with you, okay? And so I just want to put that out there. Oopsies, let's put these here. And on this call, Spirit has definitely made it an issue to show you how everything down to the spacing, they're even saying geographic spacing, the spacing down to the words that I'm using, down to the time of day this is done, all sorts of those things, everything is for a reason. So it's illumination for all of you guys here. So they're saying surrender low self-esteem and obsessive thinking. This simply comes in as like, this is never going to happen. I'm not the one for this person. This person isn't the one for me. If they loved me, they wouldn't have done this. They would have had me first in their, all that stuff. Things about, oh, I'm not pretty enough. I'm just hearing people, self-conscious maybe about their color, their skin color, all sorts of stuff. Like, you need to chill. The Spirit is also saying surrender all of this fear and surrender to joy. They're also showing that they know that you are blown away by the fear and the stress. When I say fear, because this person, when people are fearful of commitment or of anything, it's literally a fear that puts things into motion, and it can hurt you. That's how third-party situations happen. That's how ghosting happens. That's how all sorts of things. People overworking, workaholics sometimes are they're fleeing the home because there's a fear there. Some people drown themselves in work. Some of you guys included watching this video because they can't deal with the stress and all of that. Spirit is saying, relax, okay? They're saying this healing period is for you as well. Thank God, right? See this illumination and God's blessings coming through this card? It's illuminating this person, and it's illuminating you, and it's like whoosh, flying through you, and it's throwing away those fears. They're saying surrender to joy. Surrender to joy. Let the fear motivate you. Let it turn into excitement, right? Don't let it overtake you like it has this person here. They're also saying to surrender to silence and surrender your procrastination. Many of you are like, you're doing too much talking, your mind is too busy, you're worrying too much, it's obsession. Get into a place of silence. Let the silence speak for itself, they say. If this person isn't showing up for the connection, that means something. It means they're not ready. We know why, because God is showing us, because they're healing. God is taking them through things very specifically. But they're saying if they're not showing up at your doorstep, it's not the right time. They're not ready. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. This isn't the timing for this situation. Move on. Focus on you. Surrender to joy. When I say move on, I don't feel to give this person the cut. I just don't. I don't see any cutting in here. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. You guys know I'd let you know right away. Snip, snip. I'd let you know right away. But I'm not feeling that here. It's more like, let's take a break. Let's relax. And surrender to procrastination. They're saying stop stopping your own journey in lieu of waiting for somebody who's on theirs. Okay? All right, so I'm going to leave that there. Take a sip of my cup. I'm going to leave this this reading here for you, Aquarius. God bless you. I really do feel that even though this is for Aquarius, this could very much be for a lot of people. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. Thank you so much. And if you'd like a personal reading, of course, you can find my information in the box below. If you'd like to donate to me as well, that's always appreciated. God bless. Support. All right. Thank you so much. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to your Pisces reading. I am so surprised by how many cards came out. Oh my god. Okay. These energy check-ins are supposed to be quick, but all right, let's jump right in. It's so strange because as I look at this reading, the reading that I'm getting is like this narrative. So I'm just going to tell you the narrative that I get and see what else Spirit says. So I feel like this is showing a divine plan right here. This is all showing a divine plan that, and I feel like right now you and these are two people that I'm seeing. You and this other person, you are making a fresh start. There's a new cycle starting. There's just newness coming up. But I'm going to put this to the side because what I'm getting is that looks like the divine plan that you guys made. And I'm going to just read it exactly as Spirit gave it to me. It's like, here's the plan that we had. You and I are going to come together and we're going to work on our fears. Like, this is the other side. You and I are going to come together and we're going to work on our fears. And this is the two of you, you said that to each other. And you got this little crab or lobster or whatever he is, programming this divine chart into existence, right? So you're saying, this is the voice, I'm saying it from your voice. All right, so it's like, okay, here's what we planned. We're going to get together and we're going to both work on our fears. We're going to come down to earth and do some stuff. We're going to get together. We're going to work it out. And then we'll have this opportunity to be together and really have something good. But what's going to happen is I'm going to end up waiting for you. And then you're going to have to make a decision. And you're going to be at a choice. And then eventually you're going to start cleaning up your ways. And then you are going to... we're going to do our best and take it from there. Now, I'm feeling to put this new beginning here because I feel like this is where things are right now for this other person. So basically, there's a tower moment in here somewhere. It's already happened. If this reading resonates for you, Pisces, then you've had a tower moment. But this was your plan above. Get together, work on our fears. Boom, here we are on earth. Here we are, we meet up. Yes, we have this chance to get together and act upon it with each other. But something happens. I end up waiting for you. I've got a lot of things on my mind. I'm stressed out. Meanwhile, you're being faced with a decision. For many of you, it's a third-party decision, right? Being faced with a decision, and eventually you clean up your act. Whatever it is, you come and you clean up your act inspired by this love that we have for each other. And then we're back at ground zero, and we take it from there. Okay? Start trying to make our way together. And here's, I think, where things are. All right? So if you're wondering what's going on, why the hell did we come together, blah, 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 that's what it looks like from above. And where is your person in all of this? I feel like the person that is in connection with you is in the midst of cleaning up their act and making that step forward as somebody new, as it's something new. They've learned a lesson. Let's look down here. The story continues, and the idea is that from that situation, from here, judgment will occur. They're saying, okay, there's going to be, like you guys agreed, there would be karmic, what's the word? Oh, the word's right there. It wants to come out. There would be karmic resonances, responses, reverberations. So we'll pay for what it is that we do. We each agreed that we'll pay for whatever it is that we each put out there, okay? So be careful. This is how I feel you guys were talking before. And that was the ingredient. That was the agreement. And so, of course, as I said, there's a tower moment here. Something had to happen for the cleanup to happen, and it's driven by the love that you have for each other. Now, as this judgment comes out, this is what I'm seeing here. You guys came together. You tried to make this connection work. There was a thief amidst you, and this was this other person, I feel. There was some deception that went on. Then some despair happened, and that despair gave you guys that, and then that grief, that disappointment gave you guys that energy to work on stuff. But in this card, I'm seeing both of you working on stuff. This is you working on yourself, and many of you may understand this in your life right now is, I'm just focusing on other things. I'm focusing on my career. I'm trying to get a house. I'm trying to improve my finances. I'm working on my family relationships. This is you, viewer. I'm pretty sure this is you, viewer, if this reading resonates with you. Now, this person in gray with that cat or guide is this other person. It's this guy, right? Who I really feel could be a masculine energy. All right. And I'm seeing somebody else in the background as well. If you have a third party, that could be them working on whatever it is that they've received. This is all about knowledge, guys. So it's interesting because Spirit is choosing to bring through, for Pisces, they're choosing to bring through a little bit of a higher perspective. Maybe some of you need to see this so you don't get too bogged down in the, well, this bitch did that and he did this and blah, blah, blah. Don't get caught in that. They're trying to adjust your perspective, they're saying. Look at that paperwork. Those are blueprints. There's a rhyme and reason for everything that's happening right now. And so I think that there may be even some separation. You guys may be in separation as you work on these things. But that being said, this Lover's card is here. This is a real connection. As we can see, this is a sacred connection because you guys literally made this promise to come down and to occupy these spaces for each other, to go through this situation, to push each other, to have a new beginning. That being said, as the judgment is happening, I'm also seeing that God didn't just send you in here to suffer, okay? In case some of you are wondering, it's not only about just suffering, it's always about experience, but you're never alone, all right? And just as I said that I saw off camera this card, unexpected income. So this shows protection. This is protection that came in, that comes in for you guys along the way. Some of you it may be money for some of you. Maybe you needed money in the wake of your house being damaged or literally or figuratively. Just whatever this is God helping. You've got resources at your side, they're saying. I'm also seeing, wow, another card. I'm also seeing here that there are times when you may feel imprisoned in this situation. See, this mouse is here. They're going to unlock that. So again, that's showing me some more, it's like get out of jail free card. There are some things that are being brought in to help you. Now take a look at this Knight of Pentacles. I think that when stuff really hit the fan, when you had this major tower moment, per the agreement that you guys had, I feel that some of you may not have realized it, but I'm hearing the words very damaged. Yes, you took a lot of damage, but I feel that there was some sacred protection for you as well. You may not have noticed that, but look how suited up you are. Okay, you're extremely suited up. This also tells me that for a lot of you, the rejection was the protection, right? This person rejecting you, this person dragging their feet, this person not wanting to commit, that was the protection for a lot of you. Now, and they're also showing a lot of healing instances along the way. They're showing many moments of laughter between the two of you. So there were moments where you guys were like lovers. There were moments where you had happiness, because those are the memories that were going to fuel you along the way, because it was about to go down. Okay, yes, I did bleep that out by being silent for a second. There is some stuff about to go down. Let's take a look right here. There's that deception card. Per the agreement, there was a lot of stagnation, of course, right? You can't move forward when there needs to be healing done. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, yes, we've come together. We've taken the opportunity. We've met up. We've activated our charts as we agreed. And yes, we're happy because there's a connection here. There's a real connection. There's real love there. That's why we decided to work together, because we knew that our love would take us through. We knew our love would be the carrot sticks. Cute. Carrot sticks would be the carrot sticks to keep us going, even though we may want to kill each other, right, along the way. But then we came to this place where there's this stagnation. One's left wanting the other and wondering, why isn't this person coming? They're having their low self-esteem. They're going through their stress. Meanwhile, the other person is having trouble making choices, good choices. They're stuck between the old ways and choosing a path of love and healing as you guys decided, right? See these two wands? It's decisions. It's part of the plan. You know, this could be that third party situation. It could be getting back into old lifestyle with old friends, you know, whether it's drugs, gangbanging, whatever, conning others, whatever it is, right? But it's going to lead to a cleanup if it hasn't yet. And that's the plan that you said. The plan was like, okay, we're going to come together and we're going to have this issue, you're going to have that temptation, and eventually you're going to hit rock bottom and you're going to start making that cleanup, and then we'll take it from there. But meanwhile, this other person here, you've been guarded, you've been protected, and we see here in this hangman appearing right below this Ace of Wands, that opportunity for coming together and working. We see that that's where kind of comes. Like the plan is going ahead, and then just as scheduled, literally just as scheduled, you guys come upon a tree that is in your pathway, and you need to clear the tree out of the way before you guys can drive down that one path. That's the ball dropping. That's the third party temptation. That's the job offer. That's the old friend saying, dude, one more hit, just one more hit for the road. That's that. Boom, triggers the unreleased tensions, the unreleased shadows. That's that deception that happens as expected underneath this Four of Wands connection. Okay? If you could have seen beyond the veil, then when you met this person, you would have known. See how this cute little bunny here? They're two little buns. But one of those bunnies looks like they're starving for air. Look at the color difference. That tells me if you could have known and had access to your chart, you would have known that this connection that is so like amazing in many ways, if it were only healthy, is bound to experience a tree in the road. Now, that being said, this tree in the road for this person, my God, I don't know if they stood a chance. I don't think they did. I think they were, it was too strong. It was deliberately strong for them so that they could fall into it, because take a look at these cards. See, yeah, thank you, Spirit. See these mirroring celestial bodies, they're both there. This is Spirit coming in. This is that temptation that is per the plan. It's the same. It's part of the same plan. All right? It's part of the plan. Mr. King of Wands, male, female, cannot take that temptation. Look at the cup. It's got that little U-shaped fire. Look at this, the U-shape. It's a vibrational match. This person is a match to this temptation, this third-party stuff, this sneaking around, this lying, this cheating, this conning, this drug use, this whatever it is that was their downfall. It was their vibrational match. They had to have that pitfall so that they can work through it. And that's where we find them here, having trouble making this decision. And you, or whoever it is that's just waiting, caught in the lurch, upset, stressed out that this person is immature and blah, blah, blah. And it continues because they are taking the option to learn. Now, they just couldn't help it. They had to see what was in that cup, okay? Take a look. They just had to see what was in that cup. And what was in that cup? Well, that was the tower moment. That was the moment that brought it all down. But I'm saying that was designed to be. And that is Spirit's message to you, Pisces, today. That they're saying trust in the plan. There's a plan. Because take a look up here. This person looked in. They couldn't withstand the heat. They looked in. And it's going to eventually lead them to clean up their act. That's what I'm seeing. This relationship has so much love in it that it's leading them to clean up their act. And there's going to be a new beginning from that once that happens. But look at this rest. This person is going to rest. Let's take a look. It's almost like they know they made the wrong choice because they looked in the cup and they saw that what was in there is nothing. It's nothing. It was illusion. All illusion. And meanwhile, maybe they're getting a second opinion. No matter how you look in that cup that they chose, it's not going to... Oh, just as I was going to pick this up, I hit this card. Thank you, Spirit. This is the cup they should have chosen. The one that actually looked empty was the one that they needed to choose. It was a test for them, but it wasn't only a test, it was part of the learning. It was a test, but the likelihood that they would have failed it was pretty high, the probability, right? They looked here and they saw nothing. They weren't, as we would say, they weren't bumping you when you were, playing on that radio. They weren't trying to feel you at the time, but they were looking over here and they thought they saw something, and they were vibrating at that level, that low level, that shadow energy. And that's why, see, it was total match to whatever this temptation was, and they went into it. They were like, I'll take that cup, please. I don't want that cup. That's the boring cup. I want that cup. It's on fire. They get the cup and they realize there's nothing in it. No matter how you look at it, it was all illusion. And you see how now he's in, it's like he reclines into this reclining position. He's on bed rest now, okay? Let's put it that way. He's on bed rest now. Now it's time for him to get into that Four of Swords. He went from that empty Four of Cups to that Four of Swords. And we hear the sound of that old guardian in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. He's like, he chose poorly. It's kind of like that feeling. It's not to make light of it, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. And now they're here and their head's on fire. They've got to put out this fire. They're exactly where they need to be in a sense. And they need to make amends. They need to make apologies. They have to give an explanation. But right now they have to think about it. They've got to come to terms. Spirit is working with them. They're going to be cleaning things up. But they're here. Then they're going to be cleaning things up, making those amends, having the new start, and then rendezvousing with you back again as predicted. That's why you keep seeing all these videos like, this person's coming back, because that's your plan. Right now, you're not there, but you have to stay strong, okay? Because you know that's what's up. Now, let's take a look at these cards down here. We see this rest period again. We're seeing this rest. This rest is coming at the completion of this downfall. This downfall has happened. And you know what? This person is doing a lot of thinking. I have so many words coming out. They're doing a lot of thinking. That's the person. As they're in this resting moment, they're thinking. But who are they thinking about? Is it you? No, they're thinking about this temptation. If it's a person, if it's a thing, they're thinking about this temptation and they're reflecting on themselves. Now, as I pulled the card out, I wanted to like space it out like this so we can see the people, but no, they were like, no, these cards lay like this. Why? Because I feel that this person is trying to get out of this energy. It's kind of like, how did I get there? How did I get there? And his card is the journey card. So there is going to be some movement. There's journeying here. This is personal growth. Spirit is saying this person is in reflection time at this time. So if this reading resonates with you, they're trying to help you. They're trying to give you some hope. They're trying to get you out of this mental attitude that you may be in. Some of you may be stuck in like, I'm not going back to this ever again. This person is dead to me. I'm sitting Shiva for him or her, whatever. But Spirit is trying to say, this is all part of the plan. You saw the plan linked out there. You're not there yet to get back together with this person yet, because they're in rest mode and they still need to have, they're reflecting upon who they were and how they got to be this thief. How did they get caught up and become this masked person, so to speak? That's why it's covered up, because they're thinking. And they're thinking about this temptation. So it could be drugs, it could be another person, it could be getting rich quick, get money quick. Could be a job that would have taken them out of their family, all sorts of stuff, whatever it was that they couldn't say no to, deliberately placed there. That's what they're reflecting on, and it's going to lead them to start to clean up their act, clean up their attitude. Notice how they're going that way. Bam. Okay. New beginning. This card falls here because that's where they are. They're coming up to this 10 of Wands completion. Okay? 9 and 1 is 10. So I really feel like their rest period may almost be over as well, but it may overlap with the cleaning up situation. Now, they're saying that they brought this reading to you today, Pisces, because it's a little bit of a, not a strange reading, but it's like they chose to show you this plan. And they're showing you because they're saying your commitment is being tested. Okay, my eye saw that off camera. Your commitment is being tested at this time. That means to rest and relax and know that this is a significant connection, significant relationship. It is destined to come back together, regardless of what you're able to see. But they're bringing this to you because maybe a lot of you were curious about it. They're trying to help you to understand the process. It's just a straightforward process. They know that you see this as an all over the place, he said, she said, this, that, but blah, 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 up, down. But they're seeing it as this. It's a path forward. It's the path that you guys chose. It's your chart forward. And it has these built-in ups and downs and loops and chutes and ladders. Anyone remember that? Anybody? Okay, no? Okay. All right. So they're trying to give you this gift of vision, they're saying. They're extending it to you because they know you need it. They know you need the vision to help alight your path. They're saying that there were loops and valleys and all of this deliberately placed there. These third parties deliberately placed there. That extra bag of weed or coke or whatever deliberately placed there. That job that would have, taken the person away from the family and took their attention, deliberately placed there. It's all in this chart. That's what they're trying to show you here, trying to give you that awareness. Meanwhile, this person is working on himself. He does come across as the male energy, masculine energy, male or female. Some of you are females, I'm being seen. Some of them are females, but whoever this is, they're saying that they're going through this. But key word that they want to bring out is the word architect. I'm seeing master architect. I'm seeing both of you connected in this card. This is a plan that you both had. I'm going to rest that here because I feel like it needs to come across. That's what this reading is all about. So what are they saying? They're saying surrender stress. Surrender any stress that you're having because this is all part of the process. Surrender to spirit because this is all part of the process. Surrender to silence. Get that rest in, Rest assured things are taken care of because this was all part of the process. Okay. Surrender comparisons with other people because they ain't part of your process. Pretty much. You guys planned this. As above, so below is what the message is here, okay? So Pisces, that is your message for today. Chill. All right. Know that there's a plan and it's being worked. It's working. Where are you in the plan? Right here. You're still waiting. This person's cleaning up. You're cleaning up. You're doing your thing. All right, so thank you, God. We thank God for everything, and we know that we are here for it, and we're here to learn, okay? We bless everybody involved. Thank you, guys. If you'd like a personal reading to see your details in particular, please feel free to check the box below. If you'd like to donate money for me, your girl Jay, feel free as well. That link is in the box. But either way, thank you so much for being on the call, and I love you, and mwah. Bye.